Well, good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else, and welcome back to the main pitch here at the Touch Rugby World Cup 2024. I'm Wilfred Kemsley, delighted to be bringing you into this tantalising fixture between Australia and Lebanon. It was one of the best games of the tournament so far when these sides faced off in the men's open pool stage. But they're through to the quarter-finals after the round of 16 in the mixed open. Australia put 24 unanswered tries on Rugby Deutschland. The Germans beaten convincingly there. And on Highfields 2 yesterday, a game that I managed to catch as well, they beat Jersey in convincing fashion, Lebanon, by 12-3. It promises to be an exciting and fast-paced fixture between two of the top sides left in the competition. In the pool stage, Australia came out on top and undefeated, scoring 129 tries on their way to topping Pool A, where they beat the Philippines, who themselves are through to the quarter-final stage. Lebanon finished just behind the European champions Wales, who take on the Philippines in the quarter-final. Lebanon finished above the likes of Samoa, Malaysia and Guernsey, as well as Portugal and Papua New Guinea, who were unfortunately unable to field a team in that pool stage. And that's left us with this exciting tie, a quarter-final in the mixed open. Chatting to Jacinta Kiraz yesterday, and they're a really tight-knit group. They play like a family, Lebanon. And there are plenty of families amongst them. The three Bisharas taking the field, as well as a couple of Kirazis on either wing. Well, Ali Summers alongside me for this one. Thank you once again for joining us, Alice. And well, the mixed open is wide open. Can anyone stop Australia? We're going to find out here. Lebanon are going to give it their best shot.
Yeah, this is going to be a lovely game to watch, and especially on pitch one, as we can see. I'm super gassed to watch this Australia team take on Lebanon, and what to expect, who knows? It's going to be a cracker of a game.
Well, I was privileged enough to catch this Australian side when they beat Ireland by 18-2. That was a real demolition job. Lebanon were unchallenged in their round of 16 game against Jersey, but no one had an easier time of it than Australia, who of course did not concede in the quarter-final stage.
Yeah, this Australian team has been looking so quick and just really, really good so far. I managed to catch Lebanon mixed sides yesterday, and they were also in their groove and looking smooth, so really lovely game to see what's coming up. And obviously this is knockout. Absolutely, knockout footies just adds another dimension to the game as well. And just back down on, I think it was pitch 5, just Japan versus England for the men's 30s game, and went to a drop-off, and then 3-on-3 with England coming out on top. So lovely to see some drop-offs already in this World Cup. Could be another one on the cards here when Australia take on Lebanon in a huge game in the mixed open tie. Two nations with proud histories of touch. Lebanon's is slightly more recent, but well, they finished second in the end, above the hosts England in their men's open pool. And their mixed side looking to reciprocate their success. Lebanon are into the quarter-finals in both the mixed and the men's open, but they've got Australia to take down here in this huge tie in the mixed open. It's Lebanon with a tap-off, and darting down the right, the dangerous Jacob Mata. Yeah, already here we can see Australia putting a lot of pressure on, but Lebanon on here with the ball. Two Matas in the centre. Here's Shabal Mata back inside to Jacob, and then to the wing they go. Denied at the first time of asking by Australia. Touch made on Chanel Machael. And now looking to the open side. Mata with a missed ball, trying to pick out Boomerhelm, but unfortunately it hits the deck. Australia can transition. Yeah, really good change of pace there for Lebanon in attack, and looking for that phase play, but here I think it's going to be ball down. Australia may be looking for the hard touch, but a new set of 6, and Australia putting that pressure on, but Lebanon playing quickly. Looking aggressive game so far. They really are. Lebanon looking bright again. Just the one defeat so far in the competition. That was to Wales, and it was only by the 2 tries. European champions last year, Wales. So there's No real disappointment there for Lebanon. They gave them a real good game. Good footwork from Mata, whipped over the top. One more pass should do it. Lebanon are going to dive into the corner, and it's the opening try for Chanel Machael.
Wait, I think the referees are going to call something different here. I think it's going to be a forward pass, so Australia back on the ball, but...
Well, let's look at this final ball. Spat out by Nathan Bishara, and it was given as forward, so no try for Lebanon. Missed opportunity for them, Alice.
Very missed opportunity, and Lebanon will be ecstatic though, knocking on that door of Australia, and that's something really hard to do with this Australian team. But the Aussies here just driving along the wing, and
first set of 6 for Australia. Off the right is Wilson Groth. Gets it on the return, Groth. A really dangerous runner. Sliding in to make the touch. Lebanon get control back for now. But it's laid back to the captain, Tim Bartz. And here's Andrew Searle for Australia. Groth, Bartz, Searle again. Bartz on the wrap around. The skipper is weaving his way through. His long pass goes down, and Chanel Machael will carry it out for Lebanon.
yeah, just a ball down there from the Aussie team, and just seeing what they're doing here now, because their setup for midfield D is looking lovely. They put round one of the Australian wingers to go far and just working it well.
Well, Lebanon up to halfway and pushing their way through. Down goes the Lebanese middle. He doesn't look very comfortable there. I think it's Shab El Matar who hit the deck. He's tentatively attempting to get back to his feet. We'll have a break in play here, and while we do, we'll talk about Australia's record. I mean, Lebanon have done well to keep them out, the top scorers in the competition. 23-2 they beat the United States. They put 18 on Ireland, 22 on China, 26 on Italy, who are a really top side. They actually finished in second place in that pool. They put 27 on Spain, and then of course in this final series 24 on Germany. They also beat the Philippines by 13-2 on their way. The Philippines of course also through to the quarter-final stage. So they've got some unbelievable assets in terms of scoring in this side. However, Lebanon have kept them out and are looking the brighter of the two teams for now, at least.
Yeah, just...
Matar back on the inside.
And a great touch from Groff there, number 4 for Australia. I mean, watching him, and he was so important in that Philippines game. And he scored a lot on, so there's high hopes for him in this game.
Here's Luke Maroon for Lebanon. Back to the right-hand side to pick out Mata. Maroon charging on, stepping off the left to evade Searle. Touch made by Groth again, Alice. Good defence from him.
Yeah, just a shame that Lebanon couldn't maybe get to the line a little bit more, but just really, really good, because I think they've had the majority in Australia's half. But here, just giving away a penalty.
Well, that's a difficult penalty, I should say, for Lebanon to deal with, because they've looked really sharp so far, but they'll be on the back foot now. It's practically a tap-off for Australia, and it's taken on by Mackenzie Davis. Opening up the field now is Hegarty. No, it's Hegedus, sorry, who's the player of the tournament for the 2023 Trans-Tasman Series, but big turnover for Lebanon, a popular decision down there on the sideline, Alice.
Yeah, and it's really bringing the physicality in this game, actually. So just we have to keep an eye out on that. And Lebanon here getting the drives going, looking
Lovely
for the switch
on the inside. A powerful touch there came in on Amber Boumelhem.
But it's going to be ball down, as we can see. And Australia are going to get the ball again, almost into the Lebanon territory. But referee telling them to take it back. And I think Lebanon's number 5 is going for time.
Amber Boumelhem has been sent off for Lebanon. So they're down to 5 here against Australia. Is the tide of the game about to turn? They head towards the box and look to transition, taken on by Hegedus.
So with Aussie here having 6 on 5, they should really be able to score. Picking up number 13.
Here's the captain, Tim Bartz, and from close range he'll dot down unattended. Despite Lebanon's excellent start to the game, they go behind 6 minutes in.
Yeah, just a real shame there for Lebanon losing an extra player, but Australia taking it in stride, and a lovely score to set off 1-0.
Try number 4 for Tim Bartz, the Australian centre, as Lebanon will play with 5 players for another couple of sets.
Yeah, just Lebanon trying to use the touches here, working them way up. But it's so hard having a player down, but it's still doable.
Here's Maroon, picked up by Dasley. Maroon again. Touch on the line by Daniel Langbridge.
Yeah, we can see how hard it is to score 6-on-6, so imagine a 5v6. But
Well, just chased out of play there, Jacob Mata. Australia have it back, and they'll be keen to punish the Lebanese defence, who are still a player down here. Bart's back on the inside. What a take by Zachary Bazounis. Australia rumbling up to the 10.
great meters here, and really, really excited to see what they can play with. Dancing around.
Wilson Groth. Back on the inside to Searle. Australia's attacking Potter. Back onto the field in that starting lineup that have scored another. Well, I think there's a hint of a forward pass there. That's what the referees are in conversation about.
I think he's going to give it, and
well, Australia have scored a second. Lebanon are absolutely fuming here. Firstly, for that sending off that's got them in trouble, and then this pass, they're convinced it's forward. But regardless, it's an excellent take out on that wing. Another score for Patricia Michaelopoulos.
And Lebanon back to 6-on-6 here. And a great score from the Australia. Just a lovely swinger play and picking up and going long. But Lebanon back here and... oh!
What a take, running in off the wing from Bishara. Clatters with the referee. Cap back on, she's back to her feet. Excellently well done from the ref, but I think it's going to be given as a forward pass.
Yeah. Wow, what excitement in this game we already have, and top skip away from that player there, and Australia really driving with force right now along this wing.
Can you believe it? That is Patricia Michaelopoulos' 25th try of this Touch Rugby World Cup in the Mixed Open. Australia hunting for another. Lovely footwork from Bazounis, unfortunate slip there. Bart's Bazounis on the wraparound. Wide they go, just a foot in touch there.
Yeah.
So it'll be coughed up by Stephanie Maiolo.
Just really promising though from this Aussie attack, and it's really looking like they're stepping up to this game.
Just the 17 tries for Stephanie Maiolo so far in this World Cup, denied her 18th there. Another powerful drive from Lebanon. They've got some real physicality about them.
Just picking up here, Lebanon trying to go on the outside, and he does.
Little hitch kick from Mata, but he's caught again at the line. Australia managed to bleed out Lebanon's 6 touches and deny them a scoring opportunity. And they're 2 up, 10 minutes into this first half as we have reached the midway point.
Yeah, just taking advantage of when they had a 6-on-5 was so critical of Australia, and done a really good job here, but Lebanon just putting that error onto the Australia midfield. So Lebanon back with the ball.
Lebanon carry it on through Mark Bishara this time, up to the 10. Bishara.
Just everyone's getting set here, all the wingers, and trying to get a strike play, but just burning it down.
A few too many touches burnt for Lebanon. They will have a strike. Here's Mata. Look, footwork, looking to whip one wide, but it just caught up in the hands there. Australia keep out Lebanon again.
Yeah, looking like Lebanon are subbing in the defence, and that can be a risky move because that can lead to a 6-on-5. And if Australia notice this, they might be wanting to play expansive and try and pass around this Lebanon side.
Instead, they head to the box, and Hegedus whips it to the captain again, Tim Bartz. He's been really involved so far. Good carry through the centre. Bartz, soft hands, little show and go. Australia over again. Zara Nicholas.
And what a beautiful finish from Zara there. Just a lovely connection play there, Zara and Nichols. So, as we can see here on the replay, just a lovely sweeper play, and Tim gets round his defenders so well, and a simple pass to hole one. What a great finish we can see from this Aussie side.
Well, for Zara Nicholas, that's her 7th try of the competition. which brings her up to 36 overall for Australia. She's their leading scorer in the history of the Mixed Open. She ranked 6th all time coming into the tournament. She might have bumped up a few places there. I think Patricia Michaelopoulos is hunting her down. 25 already in this competition alone. Whipped long, this time Lebanon might strike, but out on this near side. Lebanon are caught, and yet again Australia comfortably defend the 6. And this is a speeding transition from Zara Nicholas again.
Yeah, just on that defensive play, the Australian winger Olivia Goodshell just really, really well read and got to that Lebanon winger in great time there.
Here's Searle for Australia. Good pick-up from Wilson Groff. Switches back to Searle. Good interplay from the middles. He reaches out to score. The hand goes up from Lebanon. They think they've caught him again, but the try is given.
Yeah.
And Lebanon are fuming. Bishara and Mata are disappointed. You can see it in their reactions to the referee, but Wilson Groff has another score. Can you believe it? Australia are 4 in front despite the even nature of this game.
Yeah, just the sweeper going round, but picking off himself and giving it to the link on his left, and then a check back to himself and putting it down. Just a lovely score there from the Aussies.
The soft ball on the inside was intercepted, and now Hegedus is racing forward. Well, that's gone loose at the breakdown. Laid back by Jessica Potts, but Lebanon have it back. They've got to start converting, Alice, some of these opportunities in the Australian 7.
Yeah, they're escaping. It's almost becoming a little bit out of grasp here, but still lots of time to go.
Well, Luke Maroon was racing away through the open hole. It's a penalty, though, for Australia. And they'll have 6 touches from the half. And you think a side of their quality will create a striking opportunity from here.
Yeah, completely agreed. And just moving their way down the field here, I think the referee's going to call here and maybe talk to him.
It's another penalty.
And they're moving them forward an extra 10 metres. So
a huge opportunity for Australia then. Here's Bazounis, Langbridge, Bazounis again. Great weight of pass, trying to put in Jessica Potts, but it's been put down.
yeah, that's just unfortunate there from Australia on first touch as well, but really well done from Lebanon, being able to put that pressure on and driving out to their box now.
Well, disappointing for Australia to waste that opportunity. Will it come to impact their performance overall? Will it change this game? I don't think so, because it's another penalty from Lebanon on halfway. They have been on the wrong side of the referee's whistle so far.
Yeah, just driving up the box here comes Australia, and Lebanon still in this and still wanting to fight.
But however, they could go a 5th try behind here, because Australia will have a strike at the line. Back
Groff
on the right-hand side from Searle. Groff with a pick-up, switching direction. Searle goes right back to the centre where Wilson Groff dots down for his 2nd of the game.
And as we see this on the replay again, I think this is very, very similar to their first try. Maybe the exact same here. Just picking up on that sweeper play, giving it to their link and back in for Groff to score the 2nd one. He's ecstatic with that, and Lebanon back on the ball with their tap.
Well, this is a tough start to the game for Lebanon. They've started so brightly, but 15 minutes in here, and they are 5 down to Australia. Dasley just wears the touch, has it on the return. Good lift into the path of Mata, picked off by Tim Bartz, and away we go. Bartz racing down the right-hand side. Look at the wheels from the Emu captain. He will go coast to coast for Australia. A devastating score if you're in Lebanese colours this afternoon, because Tim Bartz, from a promising position for this Lebanese mixed open side, has picked them off. Nathan Bishara was in there, but instead Bartz goes all the way, and look at these wheels. He's hunted down on that left-hand side, but Lebanon give up the fight, and Australia come away with it.
Yeah, that comes all from his body profile and position in the defence. Stepping up high is so important. when you're that link, and stepping up in that passing channel, he was just able to take the ball, but Lebanon here.
Well, the pass is loose. It's Kate Bishara this time, the intended target, with Alyssa Kiraz outside her. Ball goes between the two of them. And here comes Hegedus. Lovely footwork. Perfect transition so far from Australia as they crack into Lebanese territory again. A disappointing first half for Lebanon. Over on pitch 2, Wales lead the Philippines by 5-2 in that quarter-final. Bazounis inside and out. Caught at the line. Bazounis again. There's the whip ball out wide. One more perhaps for Australia. The little show and go. Out the back door to keep it alive. Good take from Langbridge, but Australia lose possession.
Yeah, well done from Lebanon there, just keeping the Aussie team out, and they'll be happy with that one for sure. Lebanon here driving along the sideline. Just a lot of control in that roll ball, and just a simple mistake we can see.
Far too many errors from Lebanon today so far.
Aussies trying to ship out wide, getting some fresh legs on, but just Tim Burton there looking for the hard touch against him. And
Tim Bartz wants a holding call, but he won't get it. Lovely show and go from Groff. What a game he's having. And he finds the pass out wide. Beautifully weighted ball.
But I think the referees are going to call another forward pass there. So it's going to be back to Lebanon.
Well, they escape for now. But they've only got 2 minutes left in the first half to try and take something into the break. They trail by 6 unanswered scores to an Australian side that is yet to concede as many points in the competition. They've yet to concede more than 3, and that was to an Italian side that conceded 26. They've got the best attack and the best defence. Lovely ball over the top. Creativity from Mata, but he's just undercooked it slightly.
And we've seen a lot of those tap plays happen throughout this World Cup, and it does really pay off. Just the quickness of getting that ball away.
You've got to be creative against a side like Australia. Hegedus penalised. He has to cough up possession. Rolled away by Jackson Mills.
Lebanon here on the attack. What can they do? They really need something before this half-time break.
Christopher Eltibar on to make a difference for Lebanon. A few more changes as they wrap round the corner. Bishara.
Here, Lebanon on the ball.
Jacob Mata forced to cough it up. 6 touches up for Lebanon. And Australia know if they just burn these next set of 6, they'll take into the break a commanding lead.
Completely agreed. And I think the Aussies might stay on here and try and get another one on the board before half-time. Let's see what they can work with. Just come into the sub-box, getting some new people on. Just working it round. But I think the Australians are definitely getting frustrated with these hard touches here, and the referees are sending
another Lebanese player is off the field. Nathan Bishara this time, forced to leave the pitch. 20 seconds for Australia to punish them.
And wow.
What a touch that is, flying across from Mikhail.
What a touch. What a touch from that winger.
That's a huge part to play in this match from Chanel Mikhail. If Lebanon needs to get back into it, just about gets a hold of Jessica Potts.
And that's going to be ball down, but that is half time.
Well, another mistake from Lebanon, but it's half time, so they escape further punishment by Australia. They remain down to 5 players, and they'll start the second half in the same way. Twice already in the first 20, Lebanon have been reduced to 5. It was the first sending off that really opened the floodgates for Australia with those 2 scores in quick succession, and since then, Lebanon have been unable to fight back into the contest. There's plenty of support for them here at the Touch Rugby World Cup in Nottingham, but they're going to need to turn something special on if they want to take Australia down. Australia, in this competition, have only conceded 7 tries total, and in this quarter-final, that's how many Lebanon will need to rack up without reply to get back into the game. It's a pretty daunting task ahead of them, Alice.
Very daunting indeed, and Australia just being on top. just losing that early player for Lebanon has been that drastic change, and Australia has just been on top ever since.
Half-time here in this mixed open quarter-final. Australia in control. They lead Lebanon by 6.
Players and officials, this is your 2-minute warning. Players and officials, this is your 2-minute warning. Players and officials, this is your 1-minute warning. Players and officials, 1-minute warning.
Lebanon have some work to do. They trail by 6 to Australia in the mixed open quarter-finals. They're yet to score.
Australia with the tap as well, so let's see what they can provide coming into the second half.
Players and officials, this is your 30-second warning. Please take to the field, ready to play.
Langridge stands over the ball for Australia. Patricia Michaelopoulos, the top scorer, on the left wing. With Zara Nicholas, Australia's all-time top scorer, at link as well. Bazounis also starts this second half at middle.
Yeah, coming into this game, we know it's going to be a knockout. So whoever wins this one will be able to step forward and carry their steps into the World Cup.
Semi-final place on the line for Australia. They're expected to make the final at the very least. Sliding in for the perfect start. James Price has his first try of this quarter-final. Australia goes 7 up. And I think that might be lights out for Lebanon.
Yeah, that's just before 30 seconds into the second half. A great score from Australia and just sweeping round, and a lovely dive from James.
Well, this is a tough watch at the moment if you're a fan of Lebanon. Australia make it 7. But a try for Lebanon, well, it would light up the place. There's a plethora of Lebanese fans here. They're performing excellently well in this World Cup overall across the men's open, the women's team as well. have performed well. But they're at danger of missing out here in the mixed open as they win another penalty off Australia. They have to do something, Alice, from here.
Yeah, Lebanon are still in this game. They're not making it easy for Australia at all. And it would be delightful to see a score here.
Here's Charvel Mata sliding in. He's caught at the line by Andrew Searle.
Yeah, a really nice touch and just staying really tight in the mids there for Australia.
2 Matas in the mid for Lebanon at the moment. Jacob at 14, Charvel at 7.
Just here.
Well, here go Lebanon again, ghosting through. What a ball back on the inside from Luke Maroon. And they do have a score.
And I think the referees are just discussing something over here. The Australian players looks like something has happened, but...
Well, here's the lovely ghosting run. I think it's the hand up from Price
And
because
the
he thinks he's made the touch, but the score has been given. Down goes Charvel Mata. Nervous moments there for Lebanon. Didn't know if that try was going to stand, but they are finally on the board. And is this the start of a Lebanese fight back?
Yeah, Lebanon coming with the response, coming into this game. Really nicely to see. So, can Australia reply back? Let's see what our captain, number 6, can do.
Bart grabs it off Hegedus. Hegedus on the return. What a quarter-final Tim Bartz has had. What hands that is! And just reaching out from the deck, Stephanie Maiolo, the New South Wales winger. Well, this is really great hands as well from the link.
Yeah, just a nice phase play there that we saw. And
I think it was touchdown at short, so the try hasn't been given. There was a real coming together there.
looking very promising from Australia there, and Lebanon doing a good job to keep them out.
Here comes the Lebanese transition. They haven't had too many opportunities to drive out towards their own box. So frequent has the Australian scores been. Great take though from Maroon. He's got some fire in this second half. That's a wonderful pass from Mata, but he's just undercooked it. And only just. It unfortunately
like
put down by Chanel Michael, who is at threat of opening up this game for Lebanon.
I think Australia here just took it in the wrong place, so just going to have to take it back and reset here.
Jackson Mills letting us know what he can do with the long ball. How nonchalant was that? Tapped off by the captain, Tim Bartz. Couple of touches made by Maroon.
Really good meters here by Australia, just punching in and earning them a penalty as well. So Australia got the pen in Lebanon's own half.
6 touches at the 10-metre line. Potts with the tap, finds Bazounis. Langbridge, Bazounis again. Looking to take them all on. Langbridge, Bazounis sliding in, flying out to the line. Jacob Mata again.
Yeah, just looking for that 33 play again, just quickie on the outside. Looking like a sweeper's going to come round.
Langbridge, they dummy the sweeper, and then they go back to the left-hand side. James Price ran the dummy line, and then as soon as Lebanon drifted off, they did hit him in the end. Yeah. That takes serious touch rugby IQ from Daniel Langbridge. Swung one way, whipped it the other. James Price has another score in this quarter-final.
Really nice play here from Australia, and it's just they're running through the works, and don't know what Lebanon can pull out their sleeve here, but they need to.
Lebanon trail by 8-1. Nice running from Nathan Bishara. He picks out Mark of the same name, and here now the Bisharas through the middle. Nathan Bishara back inside to Mark, and surely Lebanon have a second try. Well, is this second half about to spring into life here?
And Lebanon do pull it out just here. Just giving that ball so precisely. What a timing, and Lebanon will be happy with that score to have it under the belt here.
8-2. We are returned to the try deficit that Lebanon faced at the break. with only 14 minutes now to turn it round. Good drive from Hegedus. Here's Price on a hat-trick. Good pass out wide, but stepping back against the grain is Mackenzie Davis, the youngest Emu at this World Cup in 2024 at 19 years of age. Price trying to go again, and this time it's Mills on the turn, but I think Australia have won a penalty, Alice.
Yeah, Mackenzie Davis, just an outstanding touch player and so young, like you say. So much promise and so much talent. I'd love to see what she can pull out of this game.
One to watch at Link. At the moment, it's Mills and Hegedus operating at the centre. Hegedus, oh, he dived in himself, delayed the pass. James Price has a hat-trick.
Wow, what a pass indeed from Hegedus. Just come in here, just as we can see, Quickie play back to him and a diving pass and a lovely score as we can see.
He sold Amber Boomerhelm down the river there. And it's put James Price, in for yet another score. I mean, a hat-trick in a World Cup quarter-final. Pretty impressive for the Australian number 9. And Price James number 11. That's his 13th try of the competition.
Yeah, Lebanon here though, getting good meters up and still trying to get down on Australia. Just the single pass, and he makes it! What a pass indeed that we've just witnessed.
Charbel Mata in for Lebanon. Quick response from them to re-establish the 6-try deficit. It's a great take in the air. Another try for Charbel Mata, his second of the game.
Yeah, just running that from short side like an ML and then jumping mid-air to sit down onto that link who can just pluck it out of the air so precisely.
Oh, the Lebanese fans just receiving a talking to by some of the event staff. Just let them play, let them enjoy themselves here at the Touch Rugby World Cup. Lebanon have kept out Australia and they'll head towards the box. Is it game on here with 12 minutes to go? What a fight back it would be if Lebanon can close the gap here. They still trail by 6 as they did at half time.
Lebanon are not giving up a fight and not making it easy for the Oz team here.
Well, it's 3-3 in the second half at least. Let's just play next try Rins. Ball inside to Bishara. It clatters off Croft, but Australia will have it back. Groff, onto the field there. And here he is through the centre. What a break guy, Groff! Groff going for the corner. Tracked all the way by Mata.
Yeah, just taking it quick there for Australia, and that's really given them the meters because it let Lebanon not get set, and that's so vital, especially when you're trying to set up for your midfield defence.
Hegedus, Langbridge and Bart's out there for Australia.
Yeah, let's see what Australia can do. Looking like trying to get just a penalty there. Lebanon not moving up. So when they're in the outside their 7, Lebanon need to move up to the 7. So just a penalty for that.
James Hegedus, Langbridge looking to return it to Hegedus, but it's been slapped down by Lebanon, so another penalty.
That's the second one that we can see the Aussies wanting to point out, because we know if there's 3, someone will have to be sent off.
Langbridge. Hegedus, Langbridge again. He gets it on the return. Just runs out of room there. Good pick up by Hegedus. What a ball! James Hegedus with his second wonderful assist. This time to pick out Stephanie Maiolo, who does score.
And what a score indeed. Being able to catch down, put down as fast as possible before the Lebanon player can reach her. So really well done to that player there.
The New South Wales winger picked out in their preview of the tournament as one to watch. That's her 19th try, her second in the game. Lebanon now trail by 7. Can they respond as quickly as they did to the previous score when they converted off their first 6? Here's Christopher Elbitar. Good run. Mata whips it to Maroon. Maroon caught at the 7. Elbitar. Luke Maroon again. Whoa, had a back door from Mata. And it will be taken on the run by Alyssa Kiraz.
And Australia going quick again. This is really, really nice. Just not letting Lebanon get set, and that's what we want. But the ref is going to say turnover. I think it's showing forward pass. So Lebanon will be in a great field position to try and get to the line again.
A rare unforced error from Australia leaves Lebanon in a promising position with 5 touches still to burn. Mata. Luke Maroon. Charbel Mata again. Good footwork, and he gets it back again. Well, it's just through the hands of Jacob Mata. A missed opportunity for Lebanon. How many more opportunities like that will they have inside the Australian 7? Great run in the meantime by the hat-trick scorer, James Price.
Yeah, just looking like they're wanting to weave through there. And Hegedus back on the ball. So dangerous here, picking up.
Hegedus again, great footwork on the outside. Good touch by Boumelhem.
Yeah, really nicely done here by Lebanon, not letting them score. Just stepping up off that line has really saved them there.
Lebanon on the transition, and they're up to halfway. 3 more touches to try and carve out some form of an attacking opportunity. 8 minutes to go. They trail by 7 to Australia. There's the missed pass, an ambitious one. Asking too much of Christopher Elbitar there.
Yeah, just really nicely done from Australia as well. Being able to release super early so players can cover everyone. Just driving up the wing now.
Well, the Mixed Open semi-finals will be live streamed for you, of course. They will take place later on today at 4:05. What a try that is. Australia in the quick as a flash there put Mackenzie Davis in to score.
Yeah, just a 32 play and just hit that link hole, and a lovely chopping line we have. Just one to watch out for. Mackenzie Davis.
The 19-year-old has her 4th of the tournament, and Australia have 11 on the board, and I think that might be it for Lebanon.
Yeah, the score reaching 11-3 now, but a hard touch is just given from the Australian side. So Lebanon with a fresh set of 6 in good field position.
Well, Australia will play the winners between England and Japan, who are currently facing off on Highfields 5. Philippines currently losing to Wales. Well, they will face the winners between New Zealand and France in those semi-finals.
But Lebanon here with another score on the board. Just a little mid play, passing it to the link.
Some line from Amber Boumelhem as well, but I think it is a little too late.
Just a lovely play there from Lebanon, and showing they're not giving it up. Australia back on the tap now, wanting to step it up and obviously wanting to get another score on the doors.
Well, James Price looking to respond. 2 more tries in quick succession for both sides has really bolstered this scoreline. Price forced to retreat. It's Mills for Australia. Hegedus not dropping his standards for a moment. Hat-trick of assists for him, if it can be grounded by Michaelopoulos. But I think it's been put down.
Yeah, just a really hard take there, and just unlucky not to be able to finish that one, but really promising like we've seen. But Lebanon being able to ship out that ball from the Australian midfield D.
Well, they're transitioning, but it's been lost there. So Australia have it back. Another error you just can't afford to give away against a side like the Emus. Here comes Michaelopoulos lifting it to Bazounis again.
Yeah, just trying to dance around this Lebanon team, trying to tease them for a touch, and goes in himself. 33 play, looking.
Bazounis lifts it to Langbridge. Clattering in comes Luke Maroon.
Yeah, a great touch there from the Lebanon link. Just coming in, being super tight.
Australia looking to confound this Lebanese defeat. Bazounis, you could drive a Nottingham tram between the hole that he saunters into. And that is a pretty casual score by Zachary Bazounis.
Just a sweeper play going around the outside and just tapping it back to that player. Just making it look too easy.
Well, the hosts, England, currently trail to Japan by a single try. The winner of that game will face Australia in the next round. I think, in fact, England have just gone ahead over there. So it's a big game over on pitch 6. Wales were beating the Philippines when we last checked, so they'll be facing New Zealand or France as that pass is most certainly forward. 4 minutes to go, and I think we have our mixed open semi-finals. England will beat Japan as they're 3 up now with 2 minutes to go. Australia will certainly beat Lebanon. It's been a spirited performance though from Lebanon, who have brought the noise and they've brought the energy, but sometimes, well, you just can't stop Australia in this touch format.
Yeah, Lebanon have been an outstanding team and an amazing game to watch. So both sides have done really, really well, but Australia just coming out on top and bringing what we expect from them and really stood out to us. But someone is just getting forced upped.
Force up for Lebanon. I think they're pretty upset with the referees, although there haven't been too many particularly controversial calls. I'm not sure any refereeing call would have saved them here as they trail by 12-4 with 2 minutes to go. Australia then will play England in the semi-final after another England score has sealed their victory. That will be live here at 4:05. Over on pitch 2, the winner of Wales-Philippines and New Zealand-France face off in the other semi-final as Australia have another. Jessica Potts goes in to score.
And what a score indeed, just working the Lebanon side. Just a 32 long and just a lovely jobbing line to give to that link. So Jessica Potts on the boards, and what a finish indeed.
Well, Lebanon have caused Australia some problems here. No side has scored this many tries against them so far in the competition. They came out after the break with a point to prove, but they haven't done enough to overturn that 6-try deficit from the first half. Here's Maroon. That's an excellent line. And that's a really excellent score for Lebanon. It's Kate Bishara.
And Lebanon strike back once again, sweep around the outside and giving it to that Linko. And what a score.
Luke Maroons has an excellent second half. He sets in Kate Bishara this time for the score. Well, Lebanon can be proud of this performance. It's a high-flying mixed open side, but Australia will be through to the semi-finals.
Yeah, not long to go left and just a minute remaining, but Australia would want to put another one on the board.
Groff finds Searle again. A minute to go. Can Australia rack up 14 scores here in this quarter-final?
It's just looking like Australia wanted a 6 more called there, but Lebanon back on the ball.
Well, we've had an official score correction from the volunteers on the sideline. They've written off one of Australia's scores, but I don't think it'll change the result regardless of if Lebanon can create something here in these dying embers of the game. A penalty will ensure that they can't. Going tit for tat with the referees on the sideline. They finally caught up. It is in fact 13-5 to Australia. A dominant performance for them. And there goes the hooter. Wilson Groff has the last laugh for Australia. Their mixed open side are through to face England in the semi-final after the hosts saw off Japan over on pitch 6. That game will be live at 4:05 with the mixed open final to be played at 3 o'clock tomorrow on Sunday. Lebanon's tournament in the mixed open at least is over. Their hopes rest with their men's open side in the knockout stages. A spirited performance by them, but Australia just had too much in that first half. And Lebanon, despite a strong second half performance, are defeated. Well, the action, of course, does not stop live here on pitch 1 at the Touch Rugby World Cup 2024. It's the Women's Open quarterfinals up next before the men at 2:15. So our next game to kick off in about 10 minutes time, Japan against the United States, while the hosts England face off on pitch 2 against the Cook Islands. That's all live for you here from the Touch Rugby Cup 2024 at Highfields in Nottingham.
A reminder, please. Stay off pitches. Please do not cross pitches. Stay off pitches. Please do not go onto pitches. Players, official supporters, please stay off the pitches. Stay off the pitches, please. Can we stay off pitches? Thank you.
And I'm representing the Highdex programme, which is one of the sponsors of the Touch Rugby World Cup. Highdex is a collaboration.
Please, can we stay off the pitches, please? Stay off the pitches.
One of Hydex's main aims is to support industry to innovate, developing new products and services.
Well, after that drop off on pitch 2, everybody else, you're approaching your 5-minute warning.
So that Geopura, a locally based business, can provide hydrogen to be utilised at the event, making the event more sustainable and improving air quality for visitors and competitors alike. We hope this support will encourage others to look for more sustainable ways to run similar events in the future. Finally, just to say, we hope everyone that's involved in the event has a great time. Thank you.
I love Nottingham, the home of Robin Hood. From the bright lights of Goosefear to the peaceful nature of the Sherwood Forest Woods. There's a feeling of togetherness, unity, pure, honest, love. And that feels great like a bright summer's day at the horses down by